So listen, tell me a little bit about your current situation though, because you told me earlier that you were in debt and everything like that. Is
Yeah,
that the situation?
yes, like 60,000 in debt.
How did you get all that debt?
Because during the time I was doing my MBA, I didn't work for like 2 years. I mean, I worked
Oh,
like little jobs on and off, but nothing really
so even
permanent.
with the money your husband gave you
Yeah,
and
because school
whatever.
is so expensive, rent was expensive. I actually did a mistake. Like, I mean, in a sense, I guess I could have lived with a roommate, but it would have been tough for me to study and all
Uh
of
huh.
that. So I had like a small studio that I lived in, but it was still expensive, if you're not working, obviously.
Yeah.
So, and I didn't really have much savings or anything like that. I mean, honestly, I never planned to go back to school. Actually, my whole plan was like, I'm gonna retire, I'm gonna have a baby, and that's it. And then my ex-husband, he like totally screwed me over. And then after that, had his friend like have a good laugh at me trying to build my life back up. I mean, yeah, I got some inspiration from the guy, but I didn't really want nothing more to do with him. It was just this whole thing happened by accident. Actually, he threw my resume to him. He was rude,
It
and
sounds like you're more upset about like the relationship part of it than you are about your finances though.
yeah, I mean, I don't know what it is anymore. Honestly, I'm upset about everything. It's just
About everything.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's just too many things going on. But yeah, the relationship, of course, like that hurts. You trust somebody, you rely on, and people just constantly let you down. Like I'm a person too. I have feelings. I mean, you don't want to be with me, you don't want to do right by me, then don't. But don't make promises that you're not gonna keep,
Uh huh.
and don't make jokes because I'm struggling.
Uh huh.
And
What is your living situation now? Where are you living?
I am actually living with some truck driver and his pit bull in a neighborhood which is all black. Like I'm the only white chick there.
Uh huh.
It's not really safe.
What neighborhood can you say?
Irvington,
Uh huh.
New Jersey, um, and
Do you like
basically,
this? Are you in a relationship with the guy?
no, oh God, no. He's like a really really asshole person, really inconsiderate, disgusting asshole.
So you're just kind of putting up with it for
Yeah, I
now.
need to because of rent. It's cheap, $450 a month.
Uh huh. And are you
And
working now, or what?
yes, I'm doing like I have a full time job, and thankfully it's in my field. It's in finance, so
Uh
it
huh.
has a lot of overtime that's available. Even though my salary is not that much, but because of
What is your
overtime,
salary right now?
I'm making very little, like $16 an hour. Well, actually, they just raised me to 17 an hour,
Uh huh.
and so I'm forced to do like a lot of overtime just to make ends meet.
Uh huh.
Living with a roommate, at least I could still survive. But then now I'm also looking for weekend work. So hopefully, if I do, maybe around 60 hours a week, then I'll be all right and at least, save some money and hopefully get out of there soon enough. So, I'm just basically most of my life nowadays is just working, just trying to save up the money to build myself back up financially. And after all of this happened, actually, I just lost my trust in people.
Oh.
I
Uh huh.
really did. And I just actually made a decision to stay single.
Oh. Uh huh.
Yeah, and actually, that was my last message that I wrote to the guy. I said, because of what you did, I actually made that final decision to stay single. I just, I don't see any more point. And of course, he's not going to reply me. And he's,
How else do you feel about the future? Like, do you feel hopeful, or do you feel like there's no hope, or what are your
it's
thoughts?
probably hopeless, but I am definitely going to try to save up to buy my own home so that way at least I don't have to tolerate anybody's dog or some crazy
Uh huh.
guy,
Do you still
bothering
want to
me.
have children somehow?
I would like to, but with the quality of men out there,
Uh
it's
huh.
just not worth it. I mean, it's sad that this is what I wanted all along. I wanted to have a family, but the type of men that are out there, I mean, all they want to do is just have a good time, party. They're lazy. They don't want to work. I mean, I don't know what they're good for, actually.
Okay.
I mean, honestly, I'm just better off purchasing a man from eBay or something.
Yeah. Too bad there's no more Craigslist romance ads, right?
Yeah, you know what? I wouldn't even probably bother with them because the type of people you get there, I guess, end up nuts. I don't know.
Did you here? Let me just close with this because this is kind of an interesting topic. Did you meet any interesting characters when you were doing the romance ads on Craigslist? Any good story from there that you could share?
Yes, there's a couple. I mean, they're all interesting characters. I mean, they a lot of them. Like I met an alcoholic there.
Uh huh.
I met somebody that tried to tell me how to spend my money on the first date. I met a guy that stole my Starbucks coffee.
Uh huh.
I mean, yeah, it's
Would
been
guys on Craigslist would they, um, okay, would they try to date you, or were they just basically trying to get with you?
I have no idea what they wanted, to be honest. I think they were just so confused and hopeless that they didn't know what they wanted.
Oh, uh huh.
So yeah, it's been crazy. And yeah, I think all of this kind of happened because of my family situation. I think if you come from a stable household and you're involved with your family and you have a good relationship, this will never happen because they provide you with some kind of guidance. Like they tell you,
Yeah.
okay, this is what you look for, this is where you go, this is what you do. And even if things don't work out, you know what, you have a home to come home to. You don't have to tolerate anything from anyone, or depend financially. But if you don't have that stability, and you're young and you don't know better, you end up in kind of odd situations and still struggling to this day. But one thing I learned is that, it's better to be single. It's one thing that I really did learn, and I had to learn it the hard way. So as much as I wanted to have a family and have a normal life, but because of everything that's happened so far, I realized that in America, men are no good.
Okay. Well, on that note, I want to thank you very much for the interview. I appreciate it a lot.